Happy Thursday, December the 11th, Romans 9:14 to 18. What shall we say then? There is no injustice with God, is there? May it never be. For he says to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I have compassion. So then it does not depend on the man who wills or the man who runs, but on God who has mercy. For the scripture says to Pharaoh, for this very purpose I raised you up to demonstrate my power in you, and that my name might be proclaimed throughout the whole earth. So then he has mercy on whom he desires, and he hardens whom he desires. When God redeems, he is redeemed. When God redeems a person, that person is redeemed. And I've often found it humorous the things that people argue about. I mean, think about it. We argue about football teams, particularly during this season of the year. We'll argue about books we read or maybe movies we see. And in all these years of ministry, I've witnessed arguments over some finer points of theology. And truth is, sometimes finer points get raised to bigger points. And I believe in any of those arguments, there are reasonable points on both sides of the argument to be heard. I find, however, that the main obstacle is the desire by the participants to be right. See, when it comes to salvation, does God choose us to be saved or do we choose God? Well, see, I believe the Bible is clear that God chooses us. That's what we're seeing in these verses. I also believe that God never intended for us to argue about it. See, in this passage, God repeats the words he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I have mercy. God's the one doing the work in this passage. God's the one who shows mercy in redemption. I don't deserve it, so God acts out of his mercy and compassion to save me. What do? I just receive this gift, this really precious gift. My response? Thank you. Woo! See you tomorrow.